The pivot tool lets you reposition or realign an object's pivot point without affecting the mesh itself. It's essential for clean rotation, snapping, and animation prep. We'll adjust a pivot and show how it changes the way the object behaves in the scene. All right, so here in my scene, I have these houses and I have some clothes here. Now, I've already actually separated these individual pieces so that we can try to start manipulating these. Now, for instance, if I want to begin to rearrange these doors and these windows and these beams, if you noticed, when I actually go into this area here where I select pivot center, you want to always select pivot when you actually want to focus on the pivot, because if you select center, it's always going to give you the center of the actual mesh. But that is not a true representation of the actual pivot point of that mesh. So in this case, when I select the beam, the pivot point is over here. And that's not actually what we want. Now, to select and change the pivot point, you want to head over to the mesh ops icon here where it says pivot. And we're going to go ahead and select an object and click on this icon. Once you click that icon, you'll see a couple different things in your scene happen. You'll see this axis here in your scene, and then on the right side of your scene, you're going to have the pivot tool options. You're going to have the top center, the bottom center, and then you can change it to the gizmo's location. Now, the gizmo location is once you move this pivot manually, like so. For instance, if I click here, now that we moved it, now you have to click gizmo location, and then it actually updates and sets it to that pivot point. Once you do that, we're going to go ahead and click on this icon again, and we're outside of that pivot function, and now the pivot is based on the pivot we set. But for this beam, we actually don't want that to be the pivot. So I'll go ahead and select it, do bottom center, and it's going to put us at the bottom center of that. And we'll just go ahead and click this icon. And now we actually have this being our pivot. And that's exactly what we were looking for. So now the question is, let's go ahead and make some changes to our objects here. So for instance, I want to remove this here. I'm just going to go ahead and say delete this beam, but I want to move this window up. So I'm going to move this window like so. But again, that pivot point is off and I want to make sure it's accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and change my pivot. I'm going to do center, and then I'll go ahead and click that button. And now I have way more control of that window. And the same can be said for this door. So for instance, if I want a door on this side of the building, I'll go ahead and select this door, change the pivot point to say bottom center, go ahead and click this icon again, and I'll go ahead and copy and paste that over so that we have a unique door. And I'll go ahead and rotate that on that pivot point and move it into position, just like that. And so now we have a door on this side of the mesh, and it works and looks pretty cool. So we have our window here and we have our door there. Now, as you notice, we have these two racks of clothing. Now, they shouldn't be identical. So what I'll do is go ahead and select this one here. Now, what's great is these are already separated and I don't actually need to change the pivot point in this case. So this would be more of an example of being able to edit. So if I want, I can just delete that one and maybe delete this one, maybe select this and duplicate it. But always I like selecting that and going in and changing the pivot point to that so that it will duplicate properly, and then I can adjust it as I need it. Now, if I rotate this a certain way, I actually want it to rotate on that pivot on the line on the hook here. So I'll go ahead and change this, move this in position just like so, put it roughly where I need it to actually rotate on, and then I'll go ahead and click on gizmo location and then select that pivot. And so now we actually have something like this. This will be really great for if you needed to animate this and you wanted to make sure that the pivot point was accurately done for these game objects. And then now I can adjust this a little bit more at that pivot point. And so now it's going to look much better in that position. Great. Well, that's the pivot tool. It's simple but essential for clean rotations, for snapping, object alignment, that sort of thing. Adjusting pivots early keeps your scene predictable and easy to work with.